What is going on, guys? Ultimate Deadpool here. Please make sure to watch this video to the end because I'm going to be covering 3 different topics today. If you guys can stay to the end, that'd be fantastic. Let's get on with the video now. Okay, guys, this Hulkanized Deadpool or Deadpool Hulk or Hulkpool or whatever you want to call it came in the mail today, and I am not very thrilled with this character at all. Just by looking through it on camera, you know, it looks okay, but when I was building the character and, you know, everything else, I noticed a ton of different flaws with this thing. It was through eBay and it was shipped from China, so, you know, it's not a big problem, and I can kind of see why it's not as good. Now, I'm not saying that China's bad or anything. I'm just saying, you know, this is not a really great quality figure. And plus, it's a knockoff. So, this is actually some design that someone made through YouTube, and some knockoff brand of Lego stole the idea and design, and they made this figure. Now, again, he came with 2 swords that were gigantic, and it's pretty much the same design that I used for my Hulkpool when I first introduced that version of the character. And this is actually the design that my Hulk Deadpool was made from. So that shows you that this is actually a knockoff of something completely different that someone else did. Mine was modeled after this version. Clearly mine does not look like this. So mine is this one, the one on the right, and then there's this custom one. So you're probably wondering, well, Ultimate Deadpool, what exactly is wrong with this figure? One, he has special custom molded arms that have these like giant bulges on the sides, so he's supposed to look more muscular. And that's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite feature that this character has. And I'm not saying that this is a bad design by any means. This is actually a good design. I got the crappy version of this because I don't know if you can tell, but there's a red spot here right next to the shoulder. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's a couple of scratches on the sides here. There's a couple of spots missing on the shoulders here. Some lines and stuff on the back. Again, it's very hard to see on camera. He's got some red spots on his shoulder here. A red line on the top of his head. There and there. He's got some more scratches on his back. And the sides of his arms here. Shows up. You can see that red spot there and some spots on the shoulder. And they forgot to paint his feet. Because there, do you see the markings right here on his foot? That's supposed to be shreds of red costume. And then same thing on the back of the feet there. They did not bother to paint that on this figure, and it shows up on the picture. I'm a little irritated about that because I was hoping that they would actually put that in. I did put that on mine, and it clearly did not work as well as I had thought. But, so I'm a little irritated that they forgot to add the painting to that. Now this character is going to need a lot of work to make sure that it's perfect, or at least close to it. So I mean, I'm going to have to touch up some of these scratches and stuff here. Completely redo the feet. You know, probably try to see if I can scratch those black lines and stuff off. And just overall try to complete this character. I do like this design, and I am very happy with the quality of the plastic. It feels like legitimate Lego plastic, even though I know it's not, because this is not an actual Lego mold. I really like the printing design on the overall head and the arms. This is what my head was supposed to look like. It didn't really work out the way I had wanted it to, so I decided to make the entire face, the entire mask intact instead of opened up like this. You know, the custom molded arms with the tearing on the arm. I love that feature. I wish they had done the same thing with custom molded hands. But that's just asking too much. Really good printing on the hands. Really decent printing for the rip up here. Back is fairly simple. I don't know. I like the printing on this thing. I wish they had done more on the feet, and I wish that mine wasn't scratched all to hell. Other than that, the clutch power on this thing is pretty good. It's pretty solid, so it's not gonna move anywhere or fall off. So this is actually a Fantastic Four's big fig. You can't tell because I painted the bottom of his feet, but this is actually a big fig of the Thing from Fantastic Four, completely sanded down, sculpted over, and this one is pretty decent. So let me know down in the comments which version of this character you guys like better. Do you like the one on the right better, which is the one that I did, or the one on the left better, which is the one that I ordered? So this is only like $5 or so it's not that bad. And you know, you get what you buy. And I bought a knockoff, but I mean, you can still kind of see some scratches and stuff on the sides. It's not a big problem. It's easy to fix, but I again should not have to fix it, but I'm probably gonna have to anyway. So I will use this character as soon as I'm done fixing it. Another thing I'm not really thrilled about is the face printing up here. It looks like he's kind of looking off to the right, just a little bit. The eyes are centered. Like this one is looking straight, while this one's looking up a little bit. Again, not a big problem. It's just a little nitpick thing. I'm not going to worry about fixing the face, but I will probably patch up some of these scratches, especially the big noticeable ones like here on his shoulder up here. Some of the spots on his arms and on his shoulder. But you know, the smaller scratches, like some of the stuff here and here that's not really noticeable, I may not mess with that at all. But the lines on the top of his head definitely need to be fixed, as well as his feet. Other than that, this character is pretty good. I would give it about a 7 out of 10, and that's being very generous. I actually do like this design, and I love the custom moldings that they did for this character. I just wish that the scratches were not there. Other than that, the only thing I can complain about this character is the arm joints here were super duper loose, and when I put the arms in, every time I tapped them, they just kind of jiggled a little bit. So I went ahead and put some model car glue around those to secure them, and it works fine now. They don't jiggle at all when I do that. So it was like that on both arms. Other than that, it's not a big problem. So I mean, that part's fixed. So the arms move just like a regular Lego minifig or big fig. So, but other than that, the only thing I really have to do is just paint over some parts, like over here and some stuff like that. So nothing too big, but I'm a little irritated. So on to our next subject. Sorry that took so long. Okay guys, I'm going to try to make this as short and sweet as possible. This Jason Voorhees is the Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees, and I've used him for a while. This is clearly a Toy Story Woody fig with the extended taller arms and legs. I'm going to turn this character into Jason Voorhees for the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash movie. And I don't know if I should use a regular size minifigure head, because with this particular body, with the extended arms and the extended legs, a regular size minifigure head just looks a little weird on this particular body. I do, however, have this particular head, which is a knockoff Dollar Tree thing. It's like a Dollar Tree knockoff Lego character thing. It was an army pack. It came with 2 different characters. One was a soldier, and I believe the other one was a cop. This was the soldier. And, you know, it's a little bit taller than an actual minifigure head. Not by much, but it's significantly taller. So let me know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and use this head? Or should I go... Whoops. Sorry about that. So should I go ahead and use the regular size minifigure head, or go ahead and make this one as this? Meaning, should I put this design on this face and use the taller head, or just go ahead and use this head. I don't care either way. I would honestly rather use the taller head, because I think it may just look a little bit more to scale with this actual figure. With the longer arms and the longer legs, and you know, it makes sense to have a taller head. That's just me. Let me know down in the comments if you guys agree. Alright, I'm going to finish this up real fast. The second Hulk trailer will be out tomorrow. It's pretty much going to recover the same thing as the first trailer did, but it is going to introduce some new characters and maybe even one cameo appearance. Technically the first trailer did, but it's a real pain in the neck to see. So you're probably wondering, well, who's the main villain going to be? It's going to be General Ross. It's not going to be Red Hulk, and it's not going to be Abomination. I wanted to do the leader, but I wasn't exactly sure what to use for the leader's big ass head. So the leader is probably going to be saved for a different film. But rest assured, I am in the process of trying to make the leader for Hulk. But he's probably not going to appear in the first Hulk movie. He may appear in like a sequel or something in the near future. So if you guys want me to make the leader, please let me know. He is definitely one of the characters on my list of characters to do before I die. But I can always speed up the process and try to find something. I thought about using a Frankenstein head, like a Frankenstein headpiece, and then just shave off the eyebrows. But you know, it's a work in progress. But yeah, most likely the only villain in Hulk will probably be General Ross. Maybe he may turn into Red Hulk towards the end of the movie, just so that way Hulk has a slightly better match or something, and then maybe that will set up a sequel. So I don't know, I'm still writing the movie, but again, those two major projects that I need to complete Hulk, I'm still working on those. I cannot say what they are at this time, because if I do, it'll ruin probably the best Lego scene I have ever made on YouTube before. And it's going to be a really big scene, and maybe not necessarily an important one, but it's definitely going to be the hardest Lego shot I have ever had to try to film in my life. So that alone is going to tell you how good, or hopefully how good, this Hulk movie is going to be. So it's something completely new. I don't think anyone has tried it, or someone has tried it. It doesn't work out. I'm a little bit worried about this scene, but I'm not really worried about this scene because it won't last long. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. And please, do fan theories. A lot of people keep asking me, can I do fan theories? Can I do... Yes, please do fan theories. I love seeing what you guys come up with. And sometimes, if I decide to go ahead and do it, sometimes the fan theories end up in the movie. A great example of this, and I'll say this for another video, the Lego Spider-Man movie. Someone had requested that Freddy Krueger says that Spider-Man needed an extreme makeover from the Yo Mama video, and it was Yo Mama is so ugly she gives Freddy Krueger nightmares video. And that made it into the movie, because someone decided to say, hey, could you do this? And I said, sure. So please do fan theories. A lot of people keep begging me to do that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was worth it. Let me go ahead and wrap this up real quick. And there you have it, guys. So Hulk's trailer 2 is going to be out tomorrow. Let me know down in the comments which Jason Voorhees head to use. Should I go ahead and use this taller head or keep the minifigure head? Personally, I may just go ahead and still use this head, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And this is probably one of the worst / best custom big figs I've ever seen. It's just, I'm a little irritated on the scratches on it, but that's easy to fix. And I'm a little disappointed on the lack of printing on the feet. But you can only ask for so much from these knockoff companies. If you guys want this big fig, I will put a link in the description below. If you guys want to try to get him, he's only like $5 or $6. So all custom big figs and little minifigs are relatively cheap unless you're shopping from Engineerio. then they're a little bit pricey, but that's just because those are printed on actual Lego parts. This is not. So anyway, link will be in the description below if you guys want to try to get him. Don't take my word for it. This isn't a bad figure by any means. It's just, it does have a little bit of flaws because it is a knockoff. But you know what? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys all later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.